Hey, shalom, shalom. Want to say all praises be to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harakakadash. Double honor to the apostles, was a quantum of great millstone rule well. Shalom to the sincere brethren. I came out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man and his wicked empire. Hey, so there we have it, man. Breaking news. just now happened. The state of Israel, and America, cooperatively have stricken the Persians, man, which are the Iranians, man, a preemptive strike, which is all according to in accordance with biblical prophecy. You understand? So hey, this is a big deal, man. Further setting the stage, setting the stage for World War III, man. Setting the stage for the Valley of Yehoshaphat over there in the Middle East to be inflamed, man. You understand? So this is the book of Jeremiah, and it's saying that Israel struck first, and then just the U.S. Come behind them, basically, man. So Israel drew the U.S. into this war, which is right in line with biblical prophecy. This is book of Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 45. Not going to be too much of a long video, but this is breaking news, must come out. Hey, this World War III update right here. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord. Come, the counsel of the Lord. So what the Lord has to say. What's the Lord is going to bring to pass. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he had taken against Babylon. Babylon means America, modern day America. And his purposes that he had purpose against the land of the Chaldeans, Babylon, modern day America. Surely the least of the flock, man. You know what I mean? The most insignificant, the most hated. Which the most hated people are who? So-called Jews, man. And they control the state of Israel. And what they just did? Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Can. So the least of the flock shall draw them out. Draw who? Babylon out. And that's exactly what the state of Israel is doing with the U.S. against the Persians, against the Iranians, man. They're drawing the U.S. into this war, man. Like I said, it said Israel struck first, and then the United States is back behind them. And as I'm speaking, as this video is running, the strikes are in progression, man. They're striking Iran back. They're striking Iran, man. They're doing all type of military operations in Iran as I speak. Like it says, now a small strike. So now we gotta see how Iran is gonna answer back. How the Lord is gonna play this thing out, man. Because you understand, we're in a time of war. We're not in a time of peace. We're in a time of the downfall of Babylon the Great. We're in a time of upheavals and uproars of the people. We're in the times of World War III. You understand? So we're gonna see what Iran does. We're gonna see what Russia and China does, so on and so forth. Because we know this is a key element of our World War III, of the U.S. and the different nations, the different top nations of the earth being drawn into the Valley of Yehoshaphat. You understand? Because Iran is what? An ally of Russia and China. Two top nuclear powers that are against who? America. You understand? And the state of Israel is allied with who? America. You understand? So this is a beautiful thing to see in times of prophecy, man. This is what brothers have been waiting to see for decades on end. The apostles are unknown. You understand? So this is nothing but getting closer and closer to that time, man. The Lord is gonna inflame the Middle East, man. You understand? It's gonna inflame the Middle East. So now it's causing all type of chaos and panic out there in the Middle East. Which that's a hotbed right there. Because according to biblical prophecy, that's the Valley of Yehoshaphat, the Valley of the Lord's great judgment. Where basically the war of Armageddon, the ground battle, which could be considered the great epicenter of World War III, is gonna happen, man, in terms of a ground battle in the Valley of Yehoshaphat, with different nations being gathered out there to do battle. And this is setting the stage for that right there, man. This is setting the stage. Like what you're seeing right now on the screen is what? The Middle East. That's the Middle East right there. So this is the book of Joel 3. You understand? Hey, and that's to show you, man. You don't try to make a deal with the so-called white man. As they talking about having nuclear talks, nuclear deals, nuclear talks with Iran. And guess what? They bombed them, man. So you can't make a deal with the devil, man. And Iran learned that. Well, they should have already known that, man. And they're saying they're going to take out Ayatollah Khamenei, man. And I said, so we're going to see how it play out, man. We're going to see how the Lord allow things to unfold, so on and so forth. But we know everything is going to unfold in line, from a high level, in line with prophecy. Meaning that what? This is just going to further set the stage for WW3, World War 3. You understand? This is the book of Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, the heathen, the natural Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So get your militaries ready. Israel and US on that timing. So all these other nations, they have to be in that same timing too. Russia, China, Iran, they have to build up their military. They have to get their missiles ready, their armies, their military, their navy, so on and so forth. And all of this, hey, Iran probably planning to close the Strait of Hormuz, man. Hey, Iran gotta do something, man. The Lord gotta put that spirit up on them Persians, the Iranians. Yo, do something, man. Like, yo, show some get back for this, man. You understand? But nonetheless, this is all in line with biblical prophecy. Israel and the US attacking Iran is perfectly in line with biblical prophecy, like I read in Jeremiah 58 chapter. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hook into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Assemble yourselves. To basically focus on your military. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen. Gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. So the heathens going to gather themselves. The different militaries is going to be a great military forces in the Middle East, man. The mighty ones down on angels to ultimately bring judgment in the midst of the World War III, in the culmination of the World War III. The angels, along with Yahweh along with the angels, is going to come back and reap judgment upon these heathen nations. See, it's going to be a lot going on, but from a high level perspective, World War III is going to be going on, nuclear missiles are going to be going on, it's going to be shot off, and then that's in the same time, Yahweh and the angels, man, is going to return, man. Deliver the elect and judge these heathen nations, judge the armies of these heathen nations, you know what I mean? And deliver the hopeful elect across the four winds of the earth, particularly here in Babylon the Great. That's going to be the great deliverance, Jeremiah 16. You understand? And all this is a build up to that, man. There's a state of emergency declared across Israel. You understand? I think they're showing this Iran, they're showing right now, because over there it's daytime in Iran right now. So now they're under heavy military bombardment, man. The Iranians, man. So we're gonna see how they answer back. We're gonna see how they answer back. So this is really big news, the biggest news of the day. But we understand still that the chip have to come, RFID chip. But all of that is interconnected, man, because this is gonna lead to there's gonna be economic repercussions for this, man. Especially if Iran closes Strait of Hormuz. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, gather yourselves together round about, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Come to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat in the Middle East, man. So bring your armies there, man. Get your you see a smoke seen rising from Tehran as Israel launched preemptive strike. Hey, so the scripture say, come to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, which is the Middle East region, man. So that's gonna be where the great ground battle of this World War III is gonna happen, man. So this is gonna be another key factor in leading to more military build-up in the Middle East, man. So we're gonna see how this fully plays out in the hours and the days to come. But nonetheless, hey, the Lord is setting the spirit of war upon this earth, man, especially over there in the Middle East region, which is already that, but it's only being more expansive, that the Lord is setting the spirit of war upon that, man, upon the earth, man, like never before. Hey, but with that, hey, hope your brothers and sisters were edified. Hopefully, this is something key. Stay locked to this. You understand? Continue to see how this plays out. But it's ain't to get us scared, man, or get us in that. No, man, we embrace this, man. We embrace these times of World War III, economic collapse, because ultimately the Lord is with us. The Lord said, don't worry about how you're gonna eat, what you're gonna do, what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna drink, what you're gonna do. Nah, trust in the Lord. As these things in the times of uncertainty, hey, trust in Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. Because he's our hedge, right? Ezekiel 9:4. You know what I mean? So the hedge is there, man. It's a spirit, man. Guys, it's kind of man late. It's time 2:13, 2 o'clock in the morning right now. Spirit just had me. I was up, so on and so forth. Like, damn, turn on the camera, breaking news. Because I've been doing repetitive videos on Iran and U.S. situation, man. So it's through the spirit that caught this this time in the morning, man. Hey, like I said, Lord coming out of the teeth in the night, man. Hey, a lot of shit happens in the AMs, man. In the spirit of coming in the teeth of the night. So, but we have to be ready for these stuff to happen like that, man. You understand? Ready to report on it, give the biblical perspective, and basically go through the scriptures, man. Like I said, give the biblical perspective on the happenings of the breaking news and the happenings on the earth, man. And so with that hope, brothers and sisters were edified. You're gonna say our praises be to Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah, Kodash, the one to the apostles, elders of great men, so well, I shall want to the elect.